one very popular genre of movies would be movies based on books. Well-known ones would be Harry Potter, Hunger Games, Twilight, Help, and also The Godfather and Forrest Gump were actually based off of books too, which I didn't actually know. But yeah, so when these movies are made, a lot of the people that go see these movies are fans of the book and have read the book, but also people that go are people who haven't read the book and don't really know the story. And then this starts this whole debate on whether or not the book is better or the movie is better. And I'm going to tell you why the book is better than the movie most of the time. Some movies are better than the book, but I'm going to say that the book is better than the movie. First reason would be that when a reader is reading a book, they can imagine the story however they want. Everyone imagines people, places, and scenarios differently in their heads, and everyone can be satisfied because there are no pictures. You can imagine it however you want, however you interpret the book. But when this book is made into a movie, then there's only one answer to what characters look like or what places look like or what actually happens. Fans of the book can get upset with the movie adaptations because if things aren't exactly how they picture it, they can get upset. But if you're reading a book, everyone can be satisfied and there's no debate. Also, in a movie, there's limited time and there may not be enough time to tell the whole story that the book has. If there's budget limitations or time limitations, important things could be cut out or changed that some people would think are important to the story. A movie is typically about 90 to 120 minutes, but if you're reading a book, it can take you a couple days to a couple weeks. It can take you as long as you want it to take. And also, you can easily stop and start reading a book. If you're watching a movie, it's hard to stop in the middle and come back later. But yeah. When people are making a book into a movie, the story might be changed in the process based on, again, time, budgeting, or also appeal of how they believe that people will react. And if filmmakers believe that a character or a scene is too boring, they could change it or they could just simply cut it out based on how they believe people could react to it. Many times, if the author isn't directly involved with the making of the movie, the filmmakers would get creative freedom in how they adapt the film. They would use their interpretation of the book to make the movie and not consider how they could change it or make it different based on how other people would see it. Another thing would be that books focus on the quality of the story because that's all that a book is a story. And sometimes movies can be so concerned with commercialism and public appeal that they would compromise the quality of that story. And they could make creative changes that the author didn't originally intend to be part of the story. And the overall theme or message could be lost in the making of the movie, making it popular, making it cool so that it makes a lot of money. So overall, while there are many adaptations of books that have been made into successful movies, I believe that overall books are always better than